my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome back to my studio. Welcome, welcome. I'm really excited you're here with me today. Got lots to share with you and to do. We're going to do a project. We're going to do one of Roxy's weekly challenges, my style, of course, you know. So that works with the things that I do. Mine will look different than hers just because the base will be the same. But we're going to do that. I'm going to show you a couple things I finished from our last video and a sneak peek at a project I'm working on. So, how are you guys? Are you good? Is everybody well? I hope so. I hope everybody that was sick is better now. So, I'm going to pull some stuff off my desk and I'm going to do like the world's quickest sneak peek. I am going to be, this should be Friday, so happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm going to be working on a little project this weekend. I'm going to be making a memory December daily planner. And it's going to be made from this very old 1950s, 60s retro cookbook. I've cleaned it all up. And it has, you know, its original covers and everything, but I'm going to be transforming this into a binder style memory book. That could be a December daily or memory. It's just going to be, so it's for the person to do themselves, but I'm going to create the cover, the inside, put some goodies in it for you to use. It'll be retro style. And it will be, hopefully on next Monday's video, it'll be up for sale. I'm not going to do this one with you guys. You'll be able to see it, what it looks like, the whole bit. Okay. So, but hopefully on Monday, it'll be up for sale. So if you're interested in it, let me know. Let Jolene know over at A Jewel Design. You know the drill. If it's something that you want to do a December daily this year and you want to, you know, be able to get a rock and roll and you like the idea of using an old cookbook, which I think is just awesome. My friend Emily had this idea and she, you know, sells these or sold these. I don't think she has any more left, but she sold me one of these gorgeous cookbooks to do and said, hey, why don't you do this? And I said, yeah, it's a great idea. So hopefully somebody wants it. If not, I guess I'll use it, but we'll see. I'm going to take that out of the picture because I need to, let me move that. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I have no open surfaces, so I had to resort to putting it on a chair. I can't believe I've resorted to that. This place is so full. I can't wait to put my Christmas away. I'm just about to. I've had enough Christmas already, guys. Sorry, but I'm just Christmased out already. Alrighty, so now, before we start on today's project, these are the pieces. I finished the Santa bag. And I've added some bling bling, as you could see. I've added bits of bling and some sparkle. I don't know if you could see. Yeah, there, around Santa there. And then, you know, it's a pocket and it goes like that. So this was the other one I was working on. And I finished that one. Added more bling, some sparkle. Made a little tag, put that in there. I still got to come with tags at the top. So those are on the horizon, right? We'll get those done. I think this one's going to go into my folio. I'm not positive, but quite possibly. So those are done. This one I started with you guys on my last video. And here's my pocket all done. It's got a little bit of bling, a tab at the top because it is a tag to be written on. And then I've added lots of, I don't know if you can see it, sparkle. There it is. I got it. Bit of bling. And then I made a tag to go with it. So, and this tag is all, I added some little bits here. I added that, lots of sparkle, and then it's been backed. Both of these were backed, so we can get these. I think I just felt I felt a loose edge. Hold on. Not sure about that new glue stick. Could have been me. We'll see. That's still to be determined, right? So, let's see. Oh my gosh, I just filled this bottle yesterday when I was working in here. And, let me see. It's got a hard spot in it. But we're getting to that time of year where it's cold. And so now we're all going to probably have problems with our glue that we don't normally have. You'll see a lot of frustrated creators. But I love this glue. I'm not a fan of Barely Arts because it takes too long to dry on video. Now, it might be fine if you have plenty of time for it to dry, but I'm an instant kind of girl from doing videos, so I want my glue dry immediately. All right, so I do have some here in my stash of the Barely Arts, but you know. Okay, so I might have to eat my words, right? You never know, I might end up using it. So there we are. That's cute. That's for our folio, and I'm not sure where this is going to go in here. Doesn't fit there. It could go in here, but more than likely it's probably going to go into one of the pockets, I would think. So we will see. I'm creating stuff for that right now, trying to work on that and get that done as soon as I can. Now, I did one of Rachel's weekly challenge for this last week. I'm a little slow getting to it, and it's just a little, I don't know what she called it. I'll have to look it up. But it's kind of a flip. It's got a place to write on both sides, and you flip it over, and it's an old document flip. And I don't have old documents that I want to cut up. I will not cut my old documents, just won't do it. Because like this one is from 1849, and there's no way I was cutting it up, so I just made a copy, right? And then this one is a digital, was already a digital that I got from from Edith as a Friday freebie over on Scrapbooking with Me. So I've decorated it up to go into my journal. That's my favorite couple, so it's going to go inside. So already we are starting to get this thing going, right? So there we go. Now, I better leave that out because that's my sample. Whoopsie, I need to leave that out. Okay. Now, I have already prepped a bunch to work on, but if you didn't see Rachel's video, this is kind of, let's see, this is what they look like undecorated. And it's got a little piece of paper that we put in there, and you can put as many as you want. You can make a whole notepad full if you'd like. I just didn't want any really heavy ones. So I just took different digitals and cut them up, and I'll show you. I did print off a couple for you to, so I could show you, you know, what we're going to do. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. So those are ready to go. Those don't have anything with them yet. But I did grab a couple digitals and printed on both sides. Well, this is not a digital here. This is an original that I printed on the back of. These are original documents, but they've been made into digital form. Does that make sense? I hope so. So what we want to do is we want to cut these in thirds. So just kind of want to, I think it's easier if I just kind of fold them over to get my thirds. I think I did them at, let me see how wide I did these. Let me give you some dimensions. This is about 3 1/4. Let me see if they're all the same. Yeah, 3 1/4 looks like what I did. So I'm thinking I'll do that on these. I have not trimmed the edges yet for a reason, so I may go back and trim them. I don't know. So this one's going to be 3 1/4. Not exactly, but pretty close. Let me see. Is that right? Yeah, kind of, sort of. I'm going to go closer to 3 1/2, I think. Because I can always trim them smaller if I don't like the size, but it's hard to make it any bigger if you're not happy. I'm using my Tim Holtz cutter. And, you know, there's the piece, right? So, and then all she did was take and fold it down a good inch, 1.5 inches, I think. Let me see what we got. Inch and a quarter. Let me see what I did on these. I trimmed some of these down. 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches. Depends on how thick you want your top to be. So yeah, you do that. You can trim your bottom off. If you don't want it to be long, you can make it any height. So I'm using my Tim Holtz decal edge cutter because it looks like I ripped it. And I kind of think that gives it a cool look, right? I'm happy with the way the back is. Let me see. I'm not happy with the fold over here, though. Well, that didn't do anything. I'm going to have to put it in there and give it a little bigger trim. There we go. Okay, so sorry about the noisy cutter. So that's what we have. It's that simple, just to make, you know, whatever you want. I like the kind of the lighter side on this, and I like the print on the back side. I think that looks really cool, so I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to trim this down just a tiny bit. There you go. So that's all I did, was just do it in thirds. I don't think you need me to show that to you again. I think you're good. It's very simple, nothing difficult, but it looks really pretty when you decorate it up. So I'm trying to find a place to put my cutter. Oh my gosh, this place has gone crazy. So there you have a couple more, and all you need is any kind of paper that you want to use. It's lined or whatever. I just use a piece of coffee dyed paper. I don't know if did I have some left? Let me see if I have some. I'll just cut some real quick. I don't know if they're the right length though. So what are you guys up to? What's everybody doing? Oh, I want to thank all of you so much for all your kind comments on making my goal of 4,000 subscribers. Oh, I really appreciate it. That was very kind of everyone. But the ladies that will be entered into the drawing are the first ladies on the first day that it actually happened. Those ladies will be in the drawing. So let's see. And there are 7 of you. So the ladies going into my drawing will be Stephanie, Rhoda, Cynthia, Lizzie, Tin Lizzie, Julie, Monroe, Beverly, and Cheryl. Those are the ladies who saw it first, commented on the very first day it happened, and you will be in my drawing. So I will let you know when that's happening and who the winner is and what I'm giving away at that time. Okay? So, and of course, you know, we'll contact you. We'll have you contact us over on our Etsy shop. So I haven't decided what I'm going to give away. Well, I kind of have. It's a good one. So you're going to want to win it. All right. So, because it's funny when you say drawing, people don't really watch your video, and people I've never heard of commented. So it's like, oh, I don't know if you've been watching the whole time. You might have. I never commented before, but I wish you had, because you would have made the drawing. So I don't have another piece already cut, so this one doesn't have a piece, but it's okay. You know, I'll just put it in the pile here to be done later. I can do them in any genre, which actually, you know what? This one's Christmas, right? Oh, I have another one here we haven't done. Whoopsie. I'm just going to leave that as is. I'll deal with that later. It's a really skinny one. So I'll just put these aside because I was thinking, yes, I have all these ready for Christmas, right? To go into my journals. But I love my ladies. So I was thinking maybe I would put one of my pretty ladies on there. I have a bunch of new ones I haven't fussy cut yet. So, oh, that'd be pretty, wouldn't it? Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, so maybe we'll do one of the ladies. Let's see. Do I have another one I want to do? I like the brown with these. I really like that one, but it's got that bend in it. It had an issue. Oh, that's very pretty. Maybe I really like this one, though. I'll use that one. I'll just cover it up. Or cut it thinner. It's probably quite wide, so maybe I'll cut that one down. All right, so I've got one of those. Hopefully we'll get to decorate it today, right? Let me see what time it is, how much time we have today. I'm not really sure about my... Oh, okay. We've used 14 minutes again. My hubby's over at my daughter's house cleaning gutters because we're due for a big rainstorm, and she mows her own lawn and takes care of the house by herself, but she asked her daddy, could you please clean the gutters for me? I'm not great on a ladder. He goes, oh, I don't want you on a ladder. She's got really bad ankles, and with our luck, you know, she'd fall off and break something important. So, sorry, honey, but it's true. Sorry, sweetie. So daddy's over there taking care of his girl. Well, there isn't anything he wouldn't do for her. He loves her so much and loves us, loves our family so much. He's such a good guy. He's willing to help anybody and everybody. He never says no to anybody that asks him for help. So I'm really blessed in that way. Okay. There we are. Put some pretty ladies on there. They're kind of Christmassy looking. I could use them in one of my Christmas journals. What should we put behind them? They need something pretty. What have I got? Hold on. I'm going to my laces that are hanging on my wall. Oop. I see some that I like, but I don't know if I have enough of it. I have to look in my other box if this isn't enough, if it's not white enough. Maybe at the top it's wide enough. This is how I used to store my laces, was on rings. And since they're already on rings, I didn't want to take them off and put them in boxes. So I just left them on the rings. And I got this idea from my friend Shell. So I know Shell doesn't have time to watch, but she sold me a ton of lace and said this is how she likes to store her laces, on rings. And I love it too. So I have them all up and down one of my bookcases. But then I started putting it in boxes, and you know, that kind of changed up how I did my stuff. So let's cut that off there. And we'll trim down the side just a bit because it's a little bit wide. There we go. I was hoping this was a little bit darker lace than that, but I don't know. Let me see. Where's my... I'm looking at my scrap box to see if I have something maybe I like a little bit better. That's really pretty. Again, it's pretty white. I was looking for something a little creamier. And the hunt is on for the correct lace. And this is my process. So, and I don't know what I want until I start working, and then I figure out, oh yeah, that would look better, or well, that's really white. Nope. No. Oh no, now I just stuck that one I was going to use in the box. Oh shoot, where'd it go? Oh no, what'd I do with it? Well, there's the piece I cut off. Oh, there it is. I really thought that was a creamy color. Let me look on my walls if I have anything creamier. Okay. Oh my goodness. So, California. Well, we're having weird weather. 81 day, like yesterday, it was 70 something. It started out really cold. Today there's frost in some parts of California, not my part, luckily, because I've got lemons on my lemon bush and I need to pull that under my patio and protect it if we're going to get frost. But we are supposed to have some rain in the next few days. So my hubby spent the whole day yesterday covering up all of the patio furniture that was still out. It didn't have any cushions. Everything's put away in that way. But so we did that yesterday, and then today, you know, he just mowed the lawns because we are getting ready for that rain. Oh, that's really pretty. I also have this one. Oh, these are just bits and pieces of stuff. Oh, that rose is gorgeous. I know I like to save these for cover pieces to go on covers of things, but that's kind of the color I wanted. Oh, and I don't want to cut that up. That's so pretty. I'm going to take that off the ring. No more ring for you. You're going to live here. Maybe I'll do that one. It had some thread running through it. Apparently this was a gathered lace, but you won't even see it because it's going to be under that. So I'm just not going to fuss with it. I could be here all day. You know, I have tons of lace. I could be here for days. I'm going to move my lace cart in position. Yay. I have my 2 carts now. I'm so excited that I can move around and get to and get pieces of things. And I just love it. It makes life really easy. Although I'm not working with much lace right now. Christmas is not a particularly lacy season for me, but this particular journal is. Yeah, this is that color I was looking for right here, I think. No, still not. Okay. I give up. See, I keep telling myself I'm gonna go with this one, you know? And then I'll keep looking and looking and looking until I find exactly what I want. It's very creamy in the box, but then when you pull it out, it's not. So, all right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go with this because I'll be here all day and get one decorated, right? Not okay. Really need to get more than one done. I do not need quite that much lace though. So we'll have a little scrap I can use on something else. I have a little scrap box all those things go into. Yes, and I actually do throw lace away. Oh, I had my nails all long and gorgeous and then smacked my hand and broke off half my nails. Oh my goodness. Pass the quick. Yeah. Okay, my glue is cold today. Uh-oh. It does not want to come out. What are we going to do now? Okay, I'm going to put that in my lap for a minute. Oh, and man, is that cold. Woo-wee. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and ink this. Let's get out the ink. We'll get some other things. We'll do some other things while we're waiting. Now, one of the things Rachel did do is she put holes at the top and tied like ribbon or twine or baker's twine through that. Or I saw Gail at Gail Agustinelli. I saw her do brads. So I think a brad is an awesome idea as well. So like she had some pretty like sparkly brads, which I know I do too. And I'm going to have to go looking at my brads to see if I can find them. I think I've got that too high. I don't think my lace is going that high. It's not. It's only going in the middle. I got crazy with my glue. I don't know. Now, one thing you can do, if it's not super dry, or even if it is you can use one of your rubber erasers, and that will usually take off. You have to be careful because it'll take your print off too. It'll literally rub the print right off the paper, but see, I was able to just rub that right off there. I got to get a new mat. I need to make myself, I made this mat a long time ago. I need to make myself a new mat for the new year. I think that's one of my projects. I've got so many projects. Oh my gosh, I haven't even got to the other Christmas crafting things I wanted to do this year that have nothing to do. Well, they could go in journals, I guess, but you know, I have some other things I want to get done and I haven't even got to them yet. It's already November. What? We're into November. We're not even at the first week anymore. I think we're like, what, on the 8th, 9th? I don't know what day it is. Let's see, for you guys, it's a Monday. So I'm making this the week before. No, it's a Friday for you guys. Sorry. I'm all confused. It's Friday. I'm making this the day before. It's Thursday for me, Friday for you. Yes, that's it. Okay, I'm going to leave this upside down. It's going to make it easier to use. But before I decorate any further, because this is monkeying around on me, I definitely want to. Now, I'm going to ink this so you don't notice a little bit of white paper there. Yeah, I re-wet my pad with some water. It seemed, even though I'd inked it a million times, it seems dry. And boy, it soaked that water up like, oh, nobody's business. So that must mean it needed to happen. Now what I did is I folded this down so it could be folded out and written on the writing page. Oh, that's so pretty. Now I am going to use a clip so it doesn't move around on me. So the question is, what do we use? Now this one I used a piece of lace, the edging on lace. What would I want to do on this one? I would think the same type of thing maybe, right? So you could use a piece of cut lace. I don't really like to cut up my lace that much, so let me see something. Hold, please. Talk among yourselves. Get a cup of coffee. Don't go too far. When I have a piece of ruffled lace and I cut off the edge, I have these little edges, and those are fun to use. I like using these, so maybe we'll do that. Now you could add an eyelet, whatever you like, right? So I don't know how big a hole I want. My regular hole punch is really large compared to, let's say, this one. Oh, you guys, my nose is itching. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, my sneezes are huge. Ah. Okay, I think I stalled it off. I don't want to blow out the camera. It would be bad, especially if you were snoozing or something, watching this at night. Oh my goodness, because it comes up at midnight. So some of you do watch me in the evening, at night, in the middle of the night. So I don't want to startle you, right? That would be bad. So, excuse me. Oh, crazy. It's just started itching like crazy. Something came in the window. It's barely open, but I have it, my window closed today because the one of my neighbors is cutting down a tree somewhere. Ugh. Hate it when people take down trees. I don't mind if it's the tree's diseased and dying, but otherwise it just, it's a pet peeve. Leave the trees alone. They were here first. Especially in this neighborhood. This was a huge orchard at one time. Okay. I don't know if this is going to fit through here. We'll see. If it's going to rip it without an eyelet, I'm not sure this is going to work. Let's see. Yeah, using a clip works really well. If I pull this too hard, I'm going to rip it out. So it's really thick. It doesn't want to go through that well without the eyelet. I guess we could use that. Or a very thin piece of lace. Or anything you want to use, really. All right. I haven't used a lot of pearls. It feels weird to do something that's not like absolutely Christmas. So it's kind of strange. I've been doing all of my other, you know, I got Christmas out. So trying to do something that isn't, my little brain is like confused. Like, what are you doing? I was trying to get 5 pearls. I think I got 5. I always do in 5, 7, 9s. Whatever I put on an image, I try to balance it out so your eye doesn't go nuts going, what the heck are you doing? And then uh-oh, I don't know. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. YouTube's pretty good about blocking out, but they are now cutting something else down. Oh, I hate that. I think he's my neighbor up the hill, maybe 2 houses. My house kind of sits like this, and then there's a street right here. So I have backyards. This is my sewing room here. I'm looking out the window. And then their houses sit like that. So their backyards are here. So they're cutting up somewhere up there. And, not to mention, it's just flat noisy. Sounds like it's in the backyard. That's how I know it's somebody up the hill. Because everyone in the court up the hill doesn't have trees. They're older homes and they don't have, I mean, newer homes. I don't know. They just don't have no trees in their backyard. They have pools and stuff. Ballroom. Ooh, I love the word ballroom. Let's put the word ballroom on there. Where's my scissors? Here they are. That's kind of distracting. I don't know. Can you guys hear that? Hopefully not. I'm praying you can't hear that. Please don't hear that. Okay, so let's go like this. I was hoping it's lunchtime, and I was hoping they went to lunch. Oh, 12:30. Yeah, that's when I'm filming this, and they must be done with their lunch break. Bummer. I didn't get my video done before they were done. They're using a chainsaw. Or one of those wood chipper thingies that you put your trees into, and they grind them all up and make mulch out of them. I mean, I know they get a second life, but I can't say I'm thrilled about it. Ooh, 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 you know what I've got to use? Oh, you know what I have to use? Yay, I got these little numbers. I can use one of them on there. They're really bright, though. Yeah, let's do that. I was just showing you those the other day, remember? Let's get a little ink on that. Boy, that must be a big tree they're taking down. It's not a little tree. Man, that really makes me upset. I hate it when a big tree comes down. Some people just don't want to take care of them in their yard, and they just cut them down, not think of nothing of it. In the front yard, you're not supposed to take your trees down because they technically belong to the city, and they have to give you permission. Otherwise, you get a big, fat fine. So my neighbor, and I think it's the same neighbor, just took out trees in his front yard. And it was a beautiful front yard. Oh, my gosh, it was gorgeous. He was a renter. My guess is maybe the older couple sold it to him because all of a sudden he's taken out everything. Okay, so there you go. Isn't that pretty? See, totally different look. Just something like that on there. I have this one. Let's see, what time do we have? Oh, we have plenty of time. I'm not going to do a long video today, I don't think. Oh, I said that, so you watch. We'll do a 3-hour. No, I don't do 3-hour videos. There's a gal, when I first started watching videos, she actually did 4-hour videos. She would fussy cut and talk and just, you know, I mean, I think it was under Facebook at the time. She wasn't on YouTube, I don't think. She and her husband had made the mistake of playing some music in the background of a video while he was prepping a video. It wasn't even up. It wasn't like, it was live, but it wasn't. It wasn't like being broadcast yet. He was testing it, and because it had some recognizable music, they got put in YouTube jail for, I want to say a year. It was a really long time. I don't know, months. So they started doing it on Facebook, and Facebook at the time didn't care if your videos were super long. So I don't know how they did that. I don't, at the time I wasn't into it, so I don't really know. But I mean, I could turn it on and it would all day and craft and do my work and listen to her talk and tell funny stories, and oh my goodness. And I loved it. She no longer has that channel. She actually went to a completely different genre, changed their whole lives. She was the reset girl. And part of their reset was they sold their home and everything they owned and bought a mobile home. Motorhome. No, a motorhome. And started traveling thinking that would be great. Well, then they found out that wherever they parked, they just stayed inside of it. They didn't go out. They didn't explore. They weren't even using their whole beautiful world they were in, and realized they'd made a mistake. But I don't know that I don't think they bought a house. And I stopped following her because she went a whole different way. And it's not that I didn't like it. It just wasn't where I was going. So, well, for a while there, they didn't do anything. They just stopped. And then by the time I think they started up again, I was probably busy with stuff. So I think by then I had my own channel and didn't have time to watch her anymore. They don't do hour-long things now. They've gone a different way. But boy, did I follow them like crazy for well over a year, I think. I don't know. I was really into everything they did. Everything. You know, I'm wondering, I don't know if I want to put the word Christmas on here. Because I could use this anytime, couldn't I? Right? Couldn't I? What if we used another word? What if we use one of these other, like beautiful or something, that could be used like year-round? Oh, anybody watching The Gilded Age? It started again. Oh, I love it. It's on HBO Max. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I love looking at all the gowns and everything. Got a little twisty going on in there. I'm enjoying it very much. I love it. For me, it's the gowns. You know, I just love The Gilded Age. It's actually, I would say, between that and the Retro 50/60. But then I shouldn't say it's my favorite because guess what? I also adore, I don't know. Let me look at, I just want to look for color. Oh, I don't want to cover that date up. I was going to put that up there. Now I'm not because I want to keep that 1895 on there. Well, 1895 was coming towards the end of the Gilded Age. The gowns had started to change by then, but it's those early 50s. The 40s was still some pretty big bell gowns. And I noticed when it first started, the gowns were bigger on the older ladies, but now the younger ladies are getting the more tailored gowns. So they're all starting to wear more streamlined gowns, not quite big bustles, and, you know, so anyway, it's fun to watch. I'm having a great time watching The Gilded Age on HBO Max. We already had it. My husband didn't have to buy it. Thank goodness, or I would have made him. I would have said, honey, we have to have this. I have to watch it. I have to. I like the first season a lot. In fact, I want to go back and rewatch the first season just for the gowns. I just have to watch the gowns. They're so beautiful. They did it pretty good. They're not too costumey. Although last night, one of the gals had a gown on. I think it was night 2. I didn't care for the trim. It looked costumey. I was like, ooh, you guys, be careful. There are those of us who follow this kind of stuff that watch it and we're like, that's not. The trim would have been in that time. It just was sort of, didn't fit the gown. It needed to be something more brocadey, more intricate. It was sort of, I don't know, looked like it belonged in a costume. Anyway, I need something up here. How about a number? Let's do it. Oh, everything fell out. Uh-oh. I never did get my book made that I wanted to make. I need time. I've got to have some, I need to take some downtime, I think, and just do some. Number 8? No, I don't like that. Would I like it if it was a different number? I mean, up big? Maybe I would. I like that. Oh, I hope you're not hearing that. Tell me you're not hearing that. I should have put my little goodie in here first, but okay. So anyway, I love The Gilded Age. I can't wait for the new year because I'm going to go back to what I love doing the best, which is those kind of projects. Finishing the journals that I had started that are like that. I've got one with Christie's Everlasting. I've got the Autumn Roses I need to finish. I have a Marie Antoinette to finish, a couple. So I'll be back to that in the new year. That is going to be where my heart is. So this one I could see tying with a red and white. Gosh, I want something elegant though. I don't know. Well, I'll just put something in there and I'll change it. Oh, that's pink. No, don't want that. And I'll change it to ribbon or whatever once I know what where it's gonna go. I don't mind pre-cutting a piece of this. I don't even know where I got this. Bought it somewhere. Or, no, I don't think anyone gave it to me. I was looking to see where this opens at. See if I could just like pull off a thread. Oh gosh. Okay, you know what? I'll just put the hole in it and I decided I'm going to use brads because I can take those out so easy. Give me a minute. Be right back. I haven't left. Oh. I got a whole bunch of new brads and I don't know where they went. I don't know where I put them at. Oh, shoot. I'm not sure where they went. Oh, where did I put the new brads? Oh, I'll have to go looking for them later. I bought a whole bunch of brand new brads. I ordered them online because I was getting low. soon as I figure out how to open this, we're good. We're golden. Yeah, I bought a bunch of new ones, and I'm just trying to decide. Because, see, Brad's come in a lot of different sizes. So I don't want a great big hole. I'm going to have to get a medium size one, maybe. I think these are... Where in the heck did I put those brand new Brads? I thought they were in my drawer. Be there in a minute. Drive me crazy not knowing where they are. All right, well, let's just punch a hole and put that in there. I apologize. I thought I could. I wasn't as prepared as I thought. I knew I forgot something, but I didn't know what. I'm just looking around. Where did I put those Brads? There's only a few places they can be. It's not like they're gone forever, I hope. Hopefully I didn't mess up. I'm just going to put a small hole. I can always punch a bigger one, right? I can. So we'll just put a little hole with a Brad, and then if I decide I want something different, we can change it, right? Yes, of course, lace would be gorgeous in there. Here's a kind of coppery colored one. And we'll just put that on the... Now, if I was going to leave that back there, I would cover it up. I would definitely put a word over it or a label of some kind. Just because or lace or something over it so that, you know, it doesn't hurt your hand. Okay, so there we are. So there's that one. A little bit different than this one. I have this one. This is a Christmas one. Ooh, red Brads would be pretty, but I don't think I have any of those. Maybe gold. This one, I wanted to use some... I had a little shopping trip the other day to Dollar Tree. Oh, a bunch of people asked me, okay, where to go. Let me find it. Because, I mean, it wasn't just one of you, a bunch of you. Asked me where I got my tulle, that with the, I have both the white and the blue. But anyway, this tulle with the snow, I get it at Dollar Tree. Believe it or not, that is where I get it. You can buy it online, but it's like $22. I pay $1.25. So if you have a Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree, if you have that, that's where you would get it. I was thinking I wanted to add like a little, oh yeah. All of this stuff is like Dollar Tree here. So, of course, I have the expensive stuff from Michael's and Joann's too, but this is definitely a Dollar Tree kind of thing. Let me see how long I want that. I want to right about there. Then I'll center it up. I don't want to cover up the whole document. I just want to cover some of it. This is a piece I'd already pre-cut for something and didn't use, but I have a whole spool of it. So, put that on the floor because I'm sure I'll use it. But I thought this would be great underneath. Yes, it's covering it up, but I'm going to put a card in there which is covering it up. I might have made it a little too long though. Let me see. Cut it up, cover it up just a little. Cut it up just a little bit more. Believe it or not, I'll put that in my scrap jar and it will get used on something. When I just need like a bit of bling, like just the tiniest bit. Was that not cut straight up the side? It should be. I mean, I don't remember cutting it up the side, but maybe I did. Yeah, someone's taken out a big tree. I can hear him working on the stump. Darn it. Okay, here we go. Best thing to do is use your Fabri-Tac to put this on. And then, oh, I forgot to ink the edges. I don't know that I need to. Oh, gosh. It's going to be an annoying kind of day, isn't it? I was planning to do some reading this afternoon, but maybe not. As I have the windows closed, and that's how loud. It's really loud. really loud. Okay, sorry guys, I'm obsessing. Forgive me. But it's annoying. Boy, that's crooked. Okay, so we've got that on there. Let me see what time it is. I think I'll finish this one up and call it a video. Yeah, I'll finish this and then we'll call it a video. Let's go like this. So I don't have a lot to talk about today, other than I am working on multiple projects at the same time, trying to see how many things I can get done. And keeping busy, you know, getting ready for Thanksgiving soon. And then, which I guess my daughter says she wants to host at her house, and we'll bring over the turkey. We don't mind. We don't live, we're like 3 minutes door to door. So it's like no big deal to do that at all. It's real easy to do. So done it many times over the years. So she says she'll host if we cook. So she'll cook the side dishes. I love that girl more than anything. She's not really into fixing the turkey. I don't blame her. It's kind of a yucky project when you're getting it ready. I think that's the part that grosses her out. But anyway, her hubby always did it, so her dad will do it for her. We'll cook it. There we go. Now it needs a word, obviously. Now, I'd like the word Christmas on this one. That's a good one. Or wreaths or wishes or Noel. Actually, Noel would be cool on there, wouldn't it? These are words from Jolene at Jewel Design. If you haven't been there, if you're new, go on over there. That's our shop that we sell things in. We also, you know, just do it on our own too, because Etsy's gotten very expensive for us. They take about 10% of our sales, so it's a pretty big amount. And my daughter is a young widow, a new widow, and needs her money. So we really can't be messing with 10%. That's a lot. But she sells her journals and things over there. I kind of do mine as a private sale for now. I did sell everything on Etsy before, but it's crazy. I share my sales with my daughter as well, so, you know. I was thinking a number up there, maybe. Where are my numbers? Oh, they're right next to me. If they got any closer, they would have bit me really hard. It would have hurt. Let's see. Oh, I like this. Where'd it go? Come back here. Come back here. I mean it now. No running away. I do have some of my tags printed, or my words and things and numbers printed on. Some of them are printed on sticker paper. So you can put your sticker paper, your label paper, into your printer and print right on it, and then cut them out. And then you have, ta-da, stickers. So those of you who are new, it's a good way to use your sticker paper. They have the see-through kind, and then they have the solid. Just something simple, nothing too crazy. I'm going to want a little bling bling. I've got a bunch of tools on my desk as usual. You know I'm not happy unless I have 40 tools on my desk at the same time. Let me get some... Oh, it's going to be a high annoyance day. Oh, well. I think some of my other neighbors are outside complaining too. I can hear them going, what? Who the heck? I'll have to ask my hubby when he comes back from, he was going to pick us up some lunch, so I love it. He's great. If he's out running an errand, he'll bring home lunch so I don't have to make lunch. Good guy. I pretty much eat the same thing every day, but you know. Okay, so there you have it. We have that one, and we have that one, and we have that one. Aren't they cute? I'm pretty happy with those. I think they're pretty cool. I'll probably sit and finish the rest that I was going to make. And I'm going to keep a bunch of blank ones just to have for future, future stuff. So, and then we have that one. So there you are, guys. That's our little project. This was the Roxy's Weekly Challenge, which is our Friday. So I hope you have a wonderful Friday and a fabulous weekend, and you all enjoy your holiday times and stay warm and dry, and I'll see you all very soon. I love you guys. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.